if I could turn back time and choose one of the skills that I would like to actually be good at is to invite people and to do something together with that people, whether with friends, family, or etc. This is the thing that I just realized recently that I kind of sucked about this. So this is so I have this one friend, a college friend. We went to university together. We hang out a lot. We study together. And one day he worked in the same city as mine, which is Jakarta. And of course, we hang out together, but not as often as anymore as we used to back when we were still in college and it's still dumb. We have a lot of free times. When we have jobs, we tend to forget some of the things that we need to take care of is our mental and social issues. And one of the things that we can do help to help maintain this thing is, well, hanging out with your friends. Hanging out with your friends when you're older felt more taxing than it was before. Maybe because there's this thing called responsibility that you need to do. Maybe there's this job that you need to work on. But no matter what, in the end, people will, how would I say this, more reluctant to invite people to do something or hang out with, especially if you're on the introvert side. That doesn't help the fact that, well, you just don't really want to hang out. You just don't really want to meet with people. Now, here's my point. Why I want to, well, I want to make sure that this skill does not disappear entirely from my life, or otherwise I'm entirely screwed up. Now, when you don't invite your friends or your family, you end up doing the things that you like to do alone, of course. And not only that, you also have this one thing that you actually need to do, which is maintaining the relationship with your friends or in your family. And guess what? You could have kept those, you could have fixed those two things if only you just, invited these people to hang out with you. Now, I would like to maybe address some of the things that might pop up when you think about yourself, like, about inviting other people is, well, what if they reject it? What if they don't have the time? Well, actually part of the part of the reason why you invite these people is to make sure that, can they come, or they have other things to do. That's also one of the part of the benefit of, inviting other people is just knowing what they what they're doing with their lives, and what they've been up to. If they say, no, I can't, I have this ABCD, well, now at least you know that they are doing something about their lives. Or if they don't have something to do, or sure about, ABCDE, then maybe you will hear another story about your friends and family. And either that, or they will just straight up accept it. So I don't see any problems with it. Now, okay, let's say you got the first step. Either these people reject you, or they accept your invitation. The next thing would be making sure that you do that thing again, because a lot of times, sure, maybe today you realize, oh, wait, maybe I should hang out with this ABCDE guy. Maybe I should contact my grandma. Maybe I should talk with my mom and dad. It's been a while. And then you just don't do that again. Let's say you've done it today, then you probably not going to do that for another 2 or 3 months. Now, here is this is where the problem lies. If you don't maintain those things, or if you don't keep keep doing that, you'll end up getting back to square one, which is just, you just have to go inviting people and making sure their schedule free, or yada yada yada. And sometimes some people have their, I would say, limits on their schedule. Say if you don't invite the people once and you don't invite them anymore, there's a chance that those people might think that, oh wait, maybe he just doesn't want to invite me anymore, or maybe he just, you know he just don't does not want to see me anymore. This is kind of extreme case, but it is possible. I would say hypothetical. uh, I'm just assuming the worst case scenario, but it does happen, especially in a relationship. Now, it is important. That's why I'm saying, uh, it's better to keep maintaining those, how would say, relation, keeping up with the invites. Otherwise, you just end up forgetting about about the things that you've been doing, about the things that you want to establish, which is just you and your friends doing this thing, either it's for a long time or just one thing, and maybe you move on to another thing with this friend. This is where I'm at right now. I know that I can invite my friends, my family, maybe, to do something, but after that, I did not really uh, keep up with it with them anymore. Like, once I've done invite these people, I'm I'm good for life. I just don't need to invite them anymore. Which, of course, as I've mentioned on my previous point, is wrong. That is incorrect. You need to make sure that first you need to be proactive, and then you need to uh, keep up with it. All right. Now there's this one another problem that I would like to explain in maybe another in another time, about how to keep up with your schedule, how how to maintain your accountability. You know, just say if you're doing something and you need to make sure that you'll be doing that for the next 2 or 3 months, then you need to do this thing, which is stupidly simple, but not so simple, knowing that a lot of people, you know, are having the same problem as mine. But for now, I would like to address the point of why inviting people is so important, and why you need to do it constantly. Otherwise, you just end up going back to square one, and you'll have no, I would say, either social or um, mental, you know, how would I say this? Otherwise, you just have problems with your social skills and your mental force. And of course, I don't want that to happen to you. So that's why I'm talking about this. So yeah, that's my point, and hopefully, people don't repeat the mistakes that I did,